Hello, this is Rich with breathingwiththemarkets.com. How you doing? Hey, just wanted to do a little quick video on prop firm scams. I had said this numerous times in numerous videos that highly skilled traders are not wanted typically in the prop firms. The reason being is because they have to end up paying these traders, and unfortunately, things are said behind the scenes and I can see how prop firms react. In my opinion, would even have red flags on trading strategies and stuff like that. That behind the scenes, they probably have a system, and if not, that would be stupid on their part. But they have a system that shows high frequency trading or profitable traders, and they keep tabs on them. That is a liability for them. It's not an asset. In my opinion, it's a liability for them, for traders that understand and know how to trade the market on a daily basis. This is a problem. Prop firms are not being honest with traders. That's straight up. No prop firm that I know they're not telling the whole story. They say they want traders, but in the end result, they don't want to pay out money because that is financial liquidity for them, and that hurts their bottom line. So it's disturbing that fast track trading went down so fast. But unfortunately, who knew and when? The employees can't go around and saying they weren't aware of things going on, especially when there's emails and there's behind the scene communication being filtered through the YouTube and internet already that is public. And it is absolutely disturbing. I said from the get-go, if I had $300,000 accounts and I was stacking them and trading, copy traded, I probably wouldn't last a week. They'd say, get this fucker off the books. Or they'd, just like I'm going to show you here, it's, let's put him under investigation for something, as if he's doing something wrong. All a trader is doing is trading within your guidelines and the prop firm's guidelines that you set. You, as a prop firm, have set the rules. And all of a sudden, if traders, hardcore traders, or any trader that knows how to trade a market goes in there and starts making money and it hurts your bottom line, you start to do funny things and, in my opinion, start to commit fraud by not paying people. That is unacceptable. That's not good, and that's not going to go down well at all. Let's go ahead and show you some slides here. As you know from my prior videos, I was not paid, and this firm, Fast Track Trading, owes me a minimum of $21,000. They denied $12,000 after it was already approved, and had some rules retroactive, which was a scam. And then not only on top of that, after they did the rules retroactive, they had fire sales after fire sales after fire sales to increase their bottom line, knowing that they had intentions to close in the doors. So not only did they refuse to pay millions and millions of dollars to traders that earned this money, and we had to put money into the pot. We had to risk our own money into the pot, play by their rules, and then all of a sudden we get denied thousands and thousands of dollars, and we're left with holding an empty bag. That is not okay. Here's what Scott wrote right here on 10/5/2024 at 3:47 p.m. We are well aware of the concerns around DCA and flipping and want you to be reassured of the following 2 points. Number one, both tactics will remain legal at FTT, but with the new guidelines. If you have a payout submitted prior to the new guidelines being announced, we will honor it in caps. I had about $12,000 submitted and already approved, and this person basically stole the money. It's not good. He basically incorporated retroactive rules and denied millions and millions of dollars worth of payouts to traders. Some of them are probably new. Some of them, their first time ever getting a payout, I'm assuming, but I'm sure that there was probably a few people that the first time in history we're getting a payout and so excited and end up getting denied. The emotional setback that this firm, Fast Track Trading, and its employees did to the trading community is unthinkable. I can't imagine the emotional setback and the financial setback that most had from this scam. Having wording in there where nobody can touch you. So in other words, let's figure this out. Let's just create this scam prop firm. Okay, so let's start from scratch. You get 6 or 7 of your buddies. You all invest money. You do a makeshift site on the internet. Funded traders, instant funded traders at the cheapest price. You have 10, 12, 20,000 traders come in there, buy all of these accounts, knowing that you're only going to be open for 6 months. Knowing you're only going to be open for 6 months. Because if you have the technology to do all of this stuff, and ignorance is no excuse, and then all of a sudden you start to see all this money coming in, a little bell should have went off in a reasonable and prudent person and said, hey, listen, whoa, we need to stop the sales. We're getting ahead of ourselves and we need to wait for these payouts. Their system knew and their data knew, they knew exactly what was going on. And they pulled the rug out from under everyone and left with the money. That is not good. Ignorance is no excuse to the law. Just because you have writing in there that nobody quite understands the writing, we trade based on the rules that they had posted on their website. It was clear. And if you passed those rules and traded for 10 days, you were eligible for a payout. A payout is a payout. They fucking scammed everyone. That's the bottom line. Here's another clip. Trader writes, 5 million versus flippers, traders, save 5 million. Scott writes back, that's 5 million to pay all of you faster. Now in his own rules, now remember this, okay? He can go, according to Scott, he can go back and retroactively put different rules in the game, right? But what he did was a bait and switch. He made the rules so easy and said you can flip every day. He didn't care if you flipped every day. So what happened? A shitload of traders went in there. Thousands and thousands of traders went in there with their money, increased the profits, knowing that the rules were so relaxed that he was going to do a retroactive rule gig, deny all those payouts, close shop, and take the money and run. That's exactly what happened. That is exactly what happened. It was a bait and switch. And in the meantime of not paying traders, he increased fire sales. Halloween, even on Halloween, he had a sale. And there was more than one person and in the mix at that company. Each and every one of them. Ignorance is no excuse. It's not good. They trapped the traders. Not only after they trapped the traders, not only did they have traders post payouts and post X. It was like almost strong arming. Okay, now you got a payout. Now go to X and make sure you write a good review. Make sure you write a good review, which in turn gets more and more traders coming in. I mean, follow the money. You can't hide the money. And then all of a sudden, payments slow down, promises go up, payments slow down even more, fire sales keep going, increase supply and demand. It's crazy. It was a bait and switch at its finest. It trapped traders from all walks of life, and they walked away with millions and millions of dollars. Okay, here we go. The trader asks, can you just tell me if I'm in the payout queue so I can calm down since I request 918 and approved 10-4. My account's blown on 10-15. Someone in tech support, approved and deducted equals safe for payout. I was approved. It was deducted also. In Rithmic, it was deducted. All the funds were taken out of the account. And then they came back and did a clean sweep, put money in their pockets. They intentionally and recklessly denied all of those traders payouts and kept the money. Literally kept the money and ran. Here's staff getting upset because they were feeling the heat. They weren't being honest with people. Anyone else clowning staff message will get the same timeout treatment. So they were putting everyone in timeout, just asking for, hey, where's my payout? I'm 30 days, I'm 45 days, I'm 60 days out from my payout request. Where's my payout? And they continued to lead on traders. They continued to lead on traders. Okay, send an email. Okay, now we have a different program. Go ahead and all the manual requests, go ahead and put it in the computer and we'll get to you as soon as possible. It's a faster program and blah, blah, blah. And if you got a paid by date, you're going to get paid. If you had your account deducted, You're going to get paid. All of these were lies. Each and every day was a lie. Here you go. This guy says, hey, you, Scott, and other founders are actual clowns. Actually, clown is not the right word. Thieves, frauds are the appropriate words to use. Gaslighting people, lying, delaying payments, and then finally denying people their money is nothing short of financial fraud. And then for all you to stand here and ban people for expressing their frustration is just unbelievable. You ban people here, they will take it out, or you ban people here, they will take it to other social media outlets, but you will not be able to shut down everyone from speaking against FTT. Now go ahead and ban me. There was a trader who didn't care. He probably got screwed over. You know, that's just the way it is. How are these prop firms going to build trust in traders? Do the regulators need to come in and start regulating this industry, penalties? Something needs to happen because these people are literally seeing millions and millions of dollars come into the company and they're refusing to pay traders. They set the rules. Traders have to level up to their rules. Once a trader levels up to their rules and then ends up going beyond that, and making payouts, the company does not like it. And make tougher rules. But see, they don't make tougher rules because they want all the money. If they had really tough rules, first of all, trading is difficult in the first place. But if you understand the market and you know how to trade, then it's not as difficult as others. But the point is, you make the rules, you must live by those rules. A prop firm that breaches their own contract should not be in business. Prop firms should not be able to breach their own contracts, even if they have language in there. It's like buying a house or a mortgage, are you going to read a stack of papers that's an inch thick? No. And then all of a sudden they're going to pull out a line and say, see right here, it says we can do anything we want, anytime we want, and we don't have to pay you. Well, why don't you plaster that on the internet that we're going to do anything we want and we're more than likely not going to pay you, and see how much business you get? Probably not much at all. Now, this is probably one of many, many, many conversations behind the scenes in prop firms. You cannot tell me or any of these traders out here that are risking their own money to pass an evaluation and go into a funded account, which they are assuming all of the risk in the beginning, and then all of a sudden they're denied payouts in the end. That's fucked up. But you can see I said this from the beginning. Red flags. If some trader knows how to trade, that's an automatic red flag. That is a liability to these prop firms. Bottom line. And unless prop firms admit it, then there's not going to be a better understanding. Good traders are a liability to these firms because they make their money on people that don't know how to trade. And that's like 95% of the community does not know how to trade and probably can't get a payout. Prop firms set the rules. But look up here. Something got to be done though. Nacho has rallied up to 1.5 million and he isn't stopping. Okay, so that's a conversation behind the scenes. I thought they wanted traders, right? They wanted traders to go live. Well, this is exactly what I keep saying in my videos. I could rack up this fucking 1.5 million. Shit, yes, on 20 accounts. I don't, because I know they're not going to pay me. I know that going in. They are not going to pay me that. They are not going to pay that. And it just keeps going. Then I'll hold it here for you can read for yourself. But it's disgusting. You know what I mean? And then down here, Scott says, in fact, I want his accounts frozen pending an investigation. Oh, just automatically investigate. It's successful. Just investigate it. Fast Track Trading basically made the rules, and all of these traders are basically successful at what they do, and Fast Track Trading is doing this behind the scenes. Exactly what I've been saying. That's why I say watch your platforms. I am looking at platforms and I am seeing stuff on platforms that shouldn't be there. I am seeing stuff on platforms that shouldn't be happening. I am seeing stuff on platforms that should be accurate. TradingView, TradingView is accurate. There's all these other brokerages that are accurate. Why do we get on platforms where they say that they're paying for the feed, live data, and all this stuff, and all of a sudden it's completely different? It's not okay. It's a scam. So watch yourself. And to be quite honest, it's a mess. It's a mess. I hope these other prop firms see this and change course, change the way they do business. If they're growing too fast, slow it down. No one should be allowed to have 20 accounts at once copy trading. Now, I don't mind 20 accounts together, but you should not be able to copy trade 20 accounts. That right there is a recipe for disaster for a prop firm. And it's not like sticking up for prop firms, but think about it. One trade, so in 10 trades, you can get lucky on 10 trades and get a payout, a hefty payout, 20, 40, 80, 100,000. That doesn't make any sense to me. That's not a trader. That's crazy. I don't know any traders that trade 20 accounts at one time other than like a prop firm. They trade their own account and put some meat on the bone at one time. But it's one account. It's not 20 accounts. So if they want traders, then treat them like traders. But see, once again, we go back to the bait and switch. We go back to the money. Because the more accounts you're allowed to have in copy trade, the risk is one bad day you wipe out all your profit. But then they hold it against you. Because I went through the time with Apex where they had problems with Quantower. They had problems with the Rhythmic. And you couldn't exit your trades. They had ghost trades, and all of these traders were saying the same thing. But yet, sometimes prop firms give a pushback, and the employees were representing the company and would stick up for the company, and that's fine from this day moving forward. Not wait till an entire payday and then say, "Oh, now we're going to change the rules for the past 10 days and the payout." Who does that in the business? It's not right. Ignorance is no excuse. And I wish all you well, and traders, everyone that got burnt on this fast track trading, hang in there. Who knows what's going to happen? And I wish you well. Peace.